Good morning, students. We're just going to do a recap today of subtraction where we are regrouping. So it should be quick, but we just want to make sure we're doing the right thing here. Pay very careful attention to correct any mistakes you're currently making. Today, you will regroup while subtracting using the written algorithm with proper working out. That's very important. I want to see that because that'll tell me whether you're doing it correctly or not and how I can help you. This question here says, what happens when you have to subtract a big number from a small number? Look at the picture here, for example. Take this piece of cake, and from that piece of cake, I want you to eat this much cake. Can you do that? No, you can't. It's like saying, I have 4 lollies, and I want you to eat 5 of them. You can't do it. I have this small piece of cake here, but I want you to eat this much cake. You can't do it. It doesn't exist. So that's when we have to regroup. We have to go to another cake and take some of it and bring it back to this cake. Let's have a look at what that looks like. You're just watching this time, no need to copy. Our first question is 372, take away 148. Always starting on the right-hand side. Notice how my digits are aligned right under each other, and my answers will be the same. I have my subtraction and my line underneath to show my answer. I start with 2, take away 8. I have 2 apples, and I try to eat 8 of them. Can I do it? No, I can't. So I go next door to the 10's house, and I say, can I have one of you, please? They say yes, so one of them goes, which means there's not 7, there's only 6 now. But the one that goes, I have to put over here in the 1's house. So this is the only time you can have 2 digits in the 1 house. So now I have in the 1's house a 10 and 2 1s, which makes 12 altogether. So now I'm doing 12 take away 8. 12 take away 8 gives me 4. Then I move to the next aisle and I do 6 take away 4. That gives me 2. 6 take away 4 is 2. Then I move to the next aisle and I have 3 take away 1. 3 take away 1 gives me 2. My answer, 224. Great. This question's here for you to come back and watch if you get stuck at any point. I've got some questions for you now. On your whiteboard, I want you to write the answer. If you don't have enough to do the subtraction, where do you go to get more? Do you go A, to the next column, B, to the column before, C, just write in a bigger number, or D, buy more from Kmart? Could you write on your whiteboard the correct answer? Press pause and do that now. All right, let's look at your answer. The answer was B. You go to the column before, or the column to the left. Look at another question. If you've borrowed some from next door, what do you do to their digits? If you've borrowed some from next door, what should you do to that digit? Should you A, increase it by 1, B, decrease it by 1, or C, turn it into a 0? Press pause and write your answer down. Let's see how you went. The answer is B, decrease it by 1. Have a look at this example. If I have a 6 and I need to take one of them, if I need to borrow one of those, I cross out the 6 and I make it a 5, and I put the 1 next door. So I have to decrease it by 1. It went down from 6 to 5. Next question. Can you take a bigger number from a smaller number? The answer here is no, you can only take a small number from a big number. I gave you the answer. How silly am I? That's right, you can only take a smaller number from a bigger number. You can't do it the other way around. Okay, it's time for you to have a go. Copy this question down as I write it. 436 take away 192. Press pause and finish copying that down. Okay, let's get a start. I want you to copy as I do it. So, the first thing is we're going to go over to the right column. We have 6 apples and I want to eat 2 of them. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Once I've eaten my 2 apples, I have 4 left over. Now I've done the ones column, I move into the tens column. I have 3 apples and I want to eat 9 of them. Can I do that? No, I can't. So I'm going to have to go to this next door house and say, can I borrow one of you? Now they say yes because they're all very generous people. And so I say, thank you. And I cross that one out and I make it a 3 because I've taken 1. And the one that I've taken, I put here. So now I have 13. Take away 9. Press pause and complete this answer. Okay, we were on 13, take away 9. Let's see how we went. 13 take away 9 gives us 4. Then you should have done 3, take away 1. You would have got this answer. You would have got the answer 2. Our answer is 244. Let's try one more. Copy this question down as I write it. 982. Take away 133. Well, your turn to have a go by yourself. Press pause and give it a crack. How'd you go? Let's check in. First of all, I'm going to do 2 apples and eat 3 of them. I can't do that. So I go next door, I cross 1 out and I make it 7 apples. I put my 1 there. So now I have 12 apples and I eat 3 of them. So 12 apples and I eat 3 gives me 9 apples. Now I have 7 apples here and I eat 3, and that gives me 4 apples. Then I have 9 apples and I eat 1, that gives me 8 apples. So now I have 849 apples. I want you to watch me do this question. I want you to see, what do I do wrong? And then I want you to share with your partner what it is that I do wrong. Here we go. Okay, 5 take away 8. I can't do that, so I go next door. I cross that out and I make it a 1. And then I put the one that I took here. Now I have 15 take away 8. That gives me 7. Now I move to the tens column and I have 1 take away 8. 1 take away 8 is 7. Then I have 4 take away 2, which is 2. And then I have 2 take away nothing, which is 2. So my answer is 2,277. Press pause and share with your partner what you think I did wrong. How did you go? If you said that what I did wrong was in the tens column, that's correct. What I did wrong was I said 1 take away 8 is 7. You see, in my head, what I actually did was 8 take away 1 is 7. But that's not the question. It's 1 take away 8. So what I should have done is gone next door, borrowed 1, turned it into a 3, put the one I took there, make it 11 take away 8, which is 2. Then I have 3 take away 2, which is 1, making my answer 2,127. Well, boys and girls, it's now up to you and your turn to have a go. In your maths book, you're going to write the short date, the title Subtraction with Regrouping. You're going to write the question numbers and show me your working out. And that's all on the worksheet for you. Work through it. If you need to watch the video again just to recap, that's fine. Stick around, and once the others move on, you can go back through the video and watch the examples once again. So, make a decision as to whether you're moving on or whether you have finished or whether you need to watch it again. If you're watching it again, stick around. If not, move on to the worksheet and your maths book. Thanks, boys and girls.